What are you selling? Why should I buy?
I'm selling a better you that is more empowered, connected with the heart, and has more time to do all the things that you love because you have figured out how to not just be the only expert in the room, but how to leverage other people's expertise and how to do that in a way that feels connected, caring, courageous, and taps into your own curiosity. So I call this the Leading to Learn Accelerator. It's built off of my best-selling book, Learning to Lead, Leading to Learn, and really about how can we all connect with being more intentional and purposeful in how we show up in our lives, and not just having that intention, but aligning and taking action to fulfill that. So this accelerator is about really reconnecting with purpose at all aspects of your life, and especially in a leadership role. And then how do you do that more effectively so that you achieve more? And I wouldn't say do less, but you achieve more by helping others do more. So that's what I'm selling, and coming away feeling inspired and empowered. And so my testimonials speak for themselves because that's what people have told me as well.
Well, not to hit you too hard, but down to brass tacks, everyone that mentions leading others to learn something talks about these soft facilitator skills that don't really have any hard application. How do you take those theoretical approaches and make tools that people actually go use in the real world tomorrow?
Absolutely. If we just stay in theory, then that's not super helpful. So constructs and frameworks can help us understand maybe how we should be showing up, but you need to have tangible practices. So I talk about what I call the Leading to Learn framework, is that leaders need to set direction, so set challenges and be clear on where we're going, and then provide support through a lot of different ways and develop themselves. And we walk away with really clear, tangible practices about what does it mean to balance the continuum of telling versus asking. When should you ask questions, and what are more effective questions? And what's the one simple thing that you can do today to totally shift how you're showing up to ask more effective questions? How do you take a quick intention pause to really be aware of your actions, and then making time, and even if it's like a nanosecond, about how you're going to show up can be incredibly transformational. So we talk about the theory, but also go through real stories from the book, from Mr. Yoshino, who's the subject of my book, a 40-year Toyota leader. His authentic, true, genuine stories, not just of success, but of failure, the tools that you can use, and the actual behaviors that you can put into place. And we do practice on that as well. So it's taking you got to have some theory and some understanding of why something's important. But if you can't put that into tangible practices, then the impact isn't really there.
That's great, but what are you selling me that I can't get off the internet?
Well, you can't get me. Well, I guess you can get me on the internet because I put a lot of videos out there too. You get a few things. You get access to me and my knowledge and the enthusiasm that I bring to so many things. You get access to Mr. Yoshino, who is this 40-year Toyota leader, and time to actually talk with him. And you get some insider stories and experiences. And the power too is I am a connector that brings together amazing community. And already the people who are registering for this cohort are some fabulous people from around the world. And so that community that I bring together that you can be part of to accelerate your learning and develop relationships and shared partnerships and learning together is something that you can't just get out of anywhere. And I really feel like that's one of my superpowers and strengths, is not just connecting with people, but bringing them together for shared experience.
So tell me a little more. Why you? Why do I want you in that mix?
Oh, why me? Well, because I've been there, and I consider myself, I'm still a learning leader. And what I bring is authenticity about my experience. I am not the expert in the room, but I can give you structures and practices to help you. I have lived in Japan. I take people to Japan to learn from Toyota. I've had some experiences that not everyone has had. I've also worked in healthcare, and I've worked in many other industries and organizations, and have gone from being that independent contributor up to senior leadership roles, and really understand what it takes to transfer your own definition of success is not just you solving the problems, but how do you really truly set direction? How do you really enable and support others to become their best selves and solve those important problems? And then really, what does it look like to look within? And I I really do love bringing people together and creating those structures and those aha moments for their own learning as well.
So if we do want it, where can we get it?
So you can go to my website to learn all about my approach, 𝐤𝐵𝐽Anderson.com, and then the program is /accelerator. And the 𝐤𝐵𝐽 is my original, I guess, my initials from before I was married, and then I didn't fully rebrand, but I did. So I'm 𝐤𝐵𝐽Anderson.com/accelerator for the program. And you can also find out information about the book and a lot of other tidbits that you can find on the internet. But if you really want to work with me, coming in the accelerator is the way to do it, to get me live in a great community together, and Mr. Yoshino too.
All right. Consider me sold.
All right.